Israel finds large tunnel near Gaza border close to major crossing. The Israeli military said Sunday it has discovered a large tunnel shaft in Gaza close to what was once a busy crossing into Israel, raising new questions about how Israeli surveillance missed such conspicuous preparations by Hamas for the militants' deadly October 7th assault. The entryway to the tunnel is just a few hundred meters from the heavily fortified Erez crossing in a nearby Israeli military base. It's the largest and longest tunnel Israeli forces have found so far, the Israeli military told Daily Updates News. The military said that it stretches for more than 2.5 miles, links up with the sprawling tunnel network across Gaza, and is wide enough for cars to pass through. The army said Sunday that the tunnel facilitated the transit of vehicles, militants, and supplies in preparation for the October 7th attack. The tunnel, made from reinforced concrete and steel, was also used by Hamas militants to move hostages on October 7th, Israeli forces said. While the military was aware that Hamas had an extensive tunnel network, Dinar said they didn't think the militants would be able to carry out their plans for a large-scale attack. It's no surprise that this was the Hamas strategy all along, Dinar said. The surprise is that they have succeeded, and the size of this tunnel was really shocking. The Erez crossing, a fortress-like facility that processed the movement of Palestinians into Israel for work, medical care, and transit to neighboring Jordan, held great symbolic value for Hamas. The massive crossing was protected by security cameras and military patrols in the adjacent military base. The crossing suffered heavy damage on October 7th and hasn't reopened. We have, first of all, remember, rescuing our hostages. We want to bring the hostages alive back home, he said. It's very complex. We want them alive back home. Israel's military said Friday it had accidentally killed 3 Israeli hostages in the Gaza Strip when troops mistakenly identified 3 Israeli hostages as a threat, according to an IDF official. The hostages were shirtless and were waving a white flag on a stick. Hagari said once the Israeli military is satisfied the tunnels have been searched for hostages, Israeli forces will blow them up.